helps me just to know everyone's backgrounds and stuff. I think I'm the only one on, like, on video, so I can't see any faces. So I feel like I'm talking to myself a little bit, but if you guys have a question, there is a chat bar and you can, type in a question or whatever, or stop me or tell me to repeat, or you can't hear or whatever. Um, and yeah, but thank you so much for being on. It speaks volumes of you to jump on, but really this is such a compliment because anyone Evangela invites to hear about Arbonne, she thinks the world of. And so just take it as a compliment. And just to let you off the hook, this might not be anything that's for you, and that's cool. We totally respect everybody's viewpoint. But yeah, I just would love to hear your review once you hear a little bit more. So let me know what resonates most with you. But yeah, we're in this like crazy time where, everything just changed on a dime, and it just makes this company even more relevant. And Evangela and I met, I think it was either 2013 or 2014. I had just committed to doing Arbonne as a business. I was working as a nurse, 2 other jobs and stuff, and started doing Arbonne on the side. And, for various reasons, I'll share my story in a second, but basically I was just doing home events and stuff. And because we weren't really doing much on social media in 2013, but it's amazing because after 2 years time of just doing home events every week, I was able to replace my full-time nursing income. And then, now it's been doubled. So it's just kind of amazing how this little thing that started as me just using some healthier products and then me having a testimony with a nutrition plan turned into like, wow, replacement income. So I just want you to like listen with that kind of business hat on too, that maybe this could be something that could fit into your life even right now. And it's not something you have to stop everything to do. It's something you can do alongside what you're currently doing. So that's a relief too. But yeah, I remember just working as a nurse, feeling, like here I am. I did all the right things. I went to school, I got a degree, I got my job in my degree, and yet I was working midnight shift, 12-hour nights. I worked nights for 12 years, every other weekend, every other holiday, and I just felt like I was made for more. I felt unfulfilled. I did all the right things and still, wasn't happy. But it's like I chose this, so now what? But I knew that I was looking for a way to earn income without being clocked in. And I just kept thinking that I would have to invent something, or that I would, have to write a book or something to earn that passive income stream. And the reason I kept thinking about that was because the year before, in 2002, I was introduced to Arbonne in 2003. In 2002, I was 27 at the time, which I'm guessing most of you are in that age range, right? Are you 27? Okay, Terrence. And how old are you, Evangela? Are you 27? Okay. So see, I was your age and hit with this diagnosis of breast cancer. Like, holy cow, I was single. I had just bought a home, so I had a mortgage. And I was told I needed a bilateral mastectomy, reconstruction, 6 months of chemo, and I was just stunned. Like, what? This was not part of the plan. And maybe you're feeling that right now, like, holy cow, I wasn't prepared for this. And that's why I have a huge heart to share what I know now that I wish I had back then. But yeah, here I am going through chemo and cancer treatment and stuff. And yet my primary thought when I laid down at night was, will I lose my house this month? And it was so real just to be suddenly without an income. I was told I couldn't work for 6 months. And so when I was introduced to Arbonne, initially I just wanted some healthier products, because that was another thing. I was told that, well, okay, let me back up. My mom had gone through breast cancer when she was 28 and she died when she was 30. And so because of that, we did all of the genetic testing and it came back negative. And that was a bit alarming because I'm like, whoa, if this isn't genetic, then what in my environment is causing me to grow a breast tumor at such a young age? And I learned very quickly that of cancer is genetic and 44% is environmentally related. And I learned because of Arbonne, not from being a nurse, that what you put on your skin upstream and affects your health even faster than food. And I was dumbfounded by that because I had never learned that in nursing school. But I mean, we have medicine patches, right? So what's the patch in your makeup or deodorant or body lotion or body wash or whatever you're putting on your skin, your bug repellent, that's all going into your bloodstream and affecting your health faster than food. And so I was on a mission to get healthier products. I had never read labels on products, but I suddenly, was very interested in that because of Arbonne. So yeah, once I found Arbonne, it was such a clean, safe, pure, company. It just aligned with exactly what I was looking for. So I switched all my personal care and my makeup. Here, let me move positions. Evangelist said I'm breaking up a little bit. Let me see if it's better over at the table or over here maybe. Anyway, let me know. Keep letting me know if you can hear me okay. But yeah, I started using Arbonne because it was pure and safe and everything. But yeah, I learned so much since I've been aligned with this company, and since I've been on a quest to to just educate myself that there are so many hidden toxins in our country. There's no regulations for the cosmetic industry, meaning they can put carcinogens in personal care products and it's okay, it's allowed. The FDA has actually banned 11 ingredients. That's it. In Europe, they've banned 1,400 ingredients that could be harmful for body care. In Arbonne, we've banned over 2,000 even questionable ingredients. So it's super important what we put in our products, but it's just as important what we leave out. And there's the link we can send you, the 2,000 not allowed list. And to me, that just makes Arbonne untouchable. It doesn't compare. Someone asked me yesterday, how does Arbonne compare to other companies? And I'm like, it doesn't. There isn't one other company with the same, strict ingredient policy and certifications and everything. So I remember just being very intrigued when I was introduced to Arbonne, just like, these products work really well, and it's a really long-standing company, and yet it's only 2% brand recognition worldwide. That's kind of amazing. I was getting excited when I learned that, wow, people don't even know about this. This is a big deal, and it's a company that's so well established, but yet in its infancy as far as global growth. So Arbonne's been around since 1980. And they've been cruelty-free since 1980. We're actually the longest standing cruelty-free company in the world with the largest cruelty-free catalog. We're vegan certified, gluten-free, GMO-free, soy-free, nut-free, all of that. Fragrance-free. There's no parabens or phthalates or mineral oil. There's no artificial, sweeteners or dyes or anything like that. So it's very, very safe. We only do testing on humans, no animal testing either. So I love that. It's just a pure, safe company, for the whole family. And we have, like I said, personal care products, skincare, we have cosmetics, we have nutrition, we have a whole sports line, we have spa products, essential oils, all kinds of things. So I mean, you think about it, we're a company, we could build a whole company on our mascara. It's so good. We could build a whole company on, the protein or the fizz sticks, but we have this huge selection. So there's something definitely for everyone. We're only in 6 countries. So that was interesting to me because we're about the same size company as Clinique, and yet Clinique is in 80 countries and Arbonne's only in 6. We're in the United States and Canada, Australia and New Zealand, and Poland and the UK. So if you know anybody in those countries, we ship there, and we could do business there. Also APOs. So if you know anybody in the military on a military base, Arbonne will ship there as well. And so what I love too about Arbonne is it has this holistic approach to health and nutrition. And it looks at, it's a double detox approach essentially. So we're looking at, since we know that what we put on our skin affects our health on the inside, we're switching our brands to a pure, safer brand. But then also we have this nutrition plan. It's the 30 Days to Healthy Living plan. And that's kind of what, drew Evangela in, was this nutrition plan. And it's a 30-day like clean eating plan, but it really becomes a lifestyle because you get addicted to how you feel. I've been on this plan for the last 7 years because it's just my life now, and I would never change because I just feel too good. And so I think that's the difference. Like, you never hear people staying on keto for 7 years or doing Whole30 for 7 years or Weight Watchers or whatever. It's just like a little thing, whereas this becomes your lifestyle because you feel so good. So we literally live in a world where the healthcare industry isn't looking at our food and the food industry isn't looking at our health, right? And that's where Arbonne comes in to fill the gap, because we are educating people on how to eat, like how to change their diet up. And what's so cool is if you join the 30 Days to Healthy Living plan, we have a Facebook group with recipes, meal plans, daily posts, grocery lists, like what to eat when you're at a restaurant, how to find things on the menu that are healthy. And it's so cool because once you get the concepts, I mean, you can take this and run with it. The cool thing is you could do this clean eating plan without any Arbonne products, but the Arbonne products actually make it so convenient and like super inexpensive to eat on this plan. Let me think here. I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, because, I'm so proud of what we do, because you think about it, if only 10% of cancer is genetics, like think about how much we're actually passing on. It's our habits, it's our recipes, it's our traditions. And so I'm so proud that we get to, be part of a family's meal planning. We're helping people change up recipes. And I want to live in that world where we're trading recipes instead of diagnoses. And as far as my story, it turns out, so my mom passed away of cancer when she was very young. I went through breast cancer when I was 27. And then my sister, oh my goodness, also passed away of breast cancer. And she was 6 years older than me. She passed away in 2012. And it was so devastating. She was, an elementary school teacher, just a big animal lover. She loved practical jokes, always playing jokes on people. And I just, I miss her every day. I lost my mom when I was 2 years old. And so my sister basically raised me. And it's just, it's like, it still doesn't feel right to be without her. But after she passed away in 2012, I actually learned that we grew up outside of a nuclear weapons facility. And we didn't know it at the time. It was kind of a covert operation, but this plant, it was called Rocky Flats, and you can YouTube it. There's a bunch on YouTube about it. And it's in Colorado. The plant is shut down now, but at the time it was making plutonium triggers, which is the heart of the atomic bomb. And it's the most radioactive substance on Earth. And this plant, because of all the safety code violations, it was leaking the plutonium into the groundwater, into the air, and even a grain of rice size amount of plutonium ingested is fatal. And it was like a 30-mile radius of people were unknowingly exposed to this, including my family. And I was going to an integrative doctor at the time, and I asked to be tested for plutonium. And sure enough, I was positive for plutonium, cadmium, beryllium, uranium, mercury from chemo, a bunch of stuff. And it was such a crazy moment in time where it's like time stands still, because I just kept thinking, if I have plutonium in my body emitting radiation from the inside out, that's like another potential cancer diagnosis just waiting to happen. And I was willing to do anything. We did chelation at the doctor's office, which is supposed to rid your body of heavy metals, and he was just hoping it would work for plutonium, but it ended up hurting my kidneys, so we had to stop. And in 2013, I was told that there was nothing more he could do for me. And because he'd never had a patient, you know, with someone with radioactive substances in their body. And so, you know, that there again, I was just like, wow, what do I do? But I believe with all my heart, God had this perfect plan, because that's when Arbonne came out with this 30 days to healthy living, you know, clean eating thing. And I told my doctor, you know what, I'm going to do this. And I've been vegetarian all my life, but I've never gone off gluten. I've never gone off dairy. I've never gone off sugar. Like, who goes off sugar? I didn't know anyone in my life who didn't eat sugar, or soy, or, you know, coffee or alcohol, all these things. And I know you might be like cringing right now and tensing up, but these are the things that cause inflammation in the body. And so what this is, it's just a way to, we're making an exchange. We're taking the high inflammatory foods away, and we're exchanging them with different options that are going to nourish your body. So it's kind of like, you know, we're gonna exchange for foods that add to our health instead of subtract to it. You know, make our body more alkaline rather than acidic. It's gonna heal the gut. It's gonna help support our elimination organs. All of that. So anyway, I went on this plan, and of course, immediately my adult acne cleared up, my skin cleared up. I swear my vision got crisper. My digestion, my belly bloat went away. You know, I lost pounds and inches, and you know, just felt better. I slept better. I felt like I had more energy, all of that. The brain fog lifted. And so not only did I feel better, but after 8 months of being on this plan, there was no more plutonium detected. Whoa. And I remember sitting at the doctor's office, we were just staring at each other like, how what, you know? And I just knew in that moment, this was so much bigger than like a cute little company, a cute little meal plan. This was like a message that needed to be shared with the world, because it not only changed my current state of health, it changed my whole future. And that's what I believe so strongly in. We have something that can help people change generations, you know, of health, and help them again build their immune system in this crazy time that we're in. Because there's no medicine, you know, that's stronger than your own immune system. And so I'm huge on that. And that's what we do. This plan really helps to bolster your gut health, which your immune system is mainly derived from the gut. So basically there's this, you know, you're going off the inflammatory foods, but everything in Arbonne is made to help support the liver, the kidneys, and the gut. So you're helping your digestion and your elimination organs as well. And that's how it works. It isn't like, you know, Arbonne is a cure-all. It's just when you nourish the body, when you nourish the cells, and you eliminate toxins, everything improves. There's no selective healing. So it's just every cell in your body is going to improve with better nutrition and getting rid of toxins. And if you think about it, you guys, anything that we're exposed to that cannot be used as energy is considered a toxin, and it's stored and accumulates in your body. So for example, like all these preservatives and ingredients you can't pronounce, or, you know, heavy metals, or, you know, pesticides, or all of these things that we're exposed to, even through our skincare and stuff, all of that accumulates in your body, and it's just stored there. And we actually put fat around it to protect our major organs. So we carry this layer of fat because we're holding toxins. So what Arbonne does, we have this 7-day body cleanse that works to help pull the toxins. So then you can release the fat, your body, you know, weight balances out, and you can eliminate those things that you've accumulated over a lifetime. Because think about it, I was exposed to plutonium as a baby. We actually moved from Colorado, from that area, when I was like 10 months old, and I still had plutonium in my system as an adult. So that's how, you know, you think about it, all these things that we've been exposed to, we're just carrying around over a lifetime. So I love this plan. I feel really strongly like it's going to come down to the survival of the species, how well we can detoxify, and how strong our gut health and immune system is. So I feel so strongly like we can never we can never do enough to support our elimination organs and stuff. So yeah, I was all in. This all happened in 2013 when I had this huge transformation with the clean eating plan, and I was all in. I know, Evangela sat through many presentations with me where I talked for like hours because I was so passionate about this. I wanted the whole world to know. But at the same time, I was so passionate about this income opportunity because I'd also been without income. I'd also had the rug pulled out from under me where I had no backup plan, and I never wanted to have that feeling again. I wanted to, have some kind of way to support myself in case I couldn't clock in, just like what we're experiencing today. How the definition of wealth is how long could you last on your savings if you no longer had income coming in? And I'm like, ooh, well, I would last 0 minutes, because I was like 78% of the population where, you're just living paycheck to paycheck, and I didn't have a savings for 6 months, or any months really. So I know that people are not going to bed today thinking about what kind of, meal plans and mascara and beauty products they're going to use. They're crying tears onto their pillow of how can I make things work? How can I, there's too much month at the end of the money, right? How can I figure this out and bring in extra income? And that's what this is. And so all we do in Arbonne, and honestly, I was always like, wait a minute, I never wanted to grow up and become an Arbonne lady. I'm a nurse, but it's so smart. You know what I mean? I could not turn away from how smart this business plan is. And so I don't know if you're familiar with Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And he also wrote the book Business of the 21st Century, because he set out to debunk the whole, myth and, the scam that he thought network marketing was, or social marketing. But actually, the more he dug into it, he just found it was a brilliant way to do business. And he actually stated in Business of the 21st Century that network marketing is the lowest investment for the highest potential return on investment that you could ever make. And that to me is exciting, because what you're doing when you join Arbonne is you're basically betting on yourself, because you get paid according to your work ethic. You don't get paid according to someone else telling you how much you're worth. And I love that, because as a nurse, I could work my tail off. And guess what? It was up to someone else if I got, overtime, or if I got a raise that year. Sometimes they just didn't even give raises. And there was no way I could work hard enough to get the pay as the CEO. There was no way. My income was capped as a nurse. Whereas in Arbonne, everybody can get to the top. It's just based on your own effort. You can pass me, you can pass Evangela. I've already passed 4 people just based on my own efforts. So to me, I was like, ooh, I can bet on myself, and I am going to make this work. I remember hearing too that this income in Arbonne is an asset. So you can go to your finance person and put your Arbonne income into a financial portfolio, much like an annuity. And this income, Arbonne, in the second, we have 4 levels of income. In the second level, it becomes willable. So that means the income that you build as the business will continue to come in even after you're gone. So again, I compare that to nursing. I clocked in, I clocked out. There was nothing else, like, ever. In Arbonne, if I pass away, I can will my income to someone and they can receive it. So say, I'm whatever it is, $5,000 a month for the rest of their lives. You can will this income for 3 generations. And I'm not even sure how long a generation is. I'm assuming 3 generations is around 100 years. But think about that. You can build this legacy income that not only could outlast you, but it could bless your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren that you've never even met. I mean, it's just like mind-blowing to me. And I remember lying awake at night thinking about that, like, okay, the doctors I work with do not have a willable income stream. I need to make this work. Like, I don't care how long this takes me to figure out. This is smart. And the other part is, if I'm on vacation with the doctor is not getting paid on the beach because he has to be clocked in to make money, right? He has to physically be there seeing patients. Whereas an Arbonne consultant, you're making money on the beach because people are still reordering because the products are so good. That's another little side note too. Arbonne doesn't have auto ship, you guys, and we grew. So I want you to hear that. Arbonne doesn't have auto ship. We grew last year as a 39-year-old company 20%. So that was more than Google or Amazon growth. Like, that's huge. And it's without auto ship. Like, people are ordering just because they like it and they want to. So far this year, we're up 30% over last year. So people are looking for this. They're looking for a way to shop online, to have it shipped to their doorstep, products that are, toxin free, gluten free, GMO free, all of the certifications that they're looking for, that's pure and safe and healthy for their family. And also a way to earn income, where you're leveraging your time and you're getting so much more out of the time that you do put in. So what we do, you think about it, everything in Arbonne is consumable. So people use it and they reorder. So that's another good thing to look at if you're looking at companies to align with. If you joined a company that sold jewelry or handbags or kitchenware, I love all those things, but I'm not going to order that every month. Whereas in Arbonne, you run out of deodorant, you order more. You run out of your mascara, you order more. You run out of fizz sticks, hello, you order those several times a month because they're amazing. If you haven't tried one, you need one. They make you happy. It's like a replacement for coffee or soda. It's like nutrients versus stimulants. So you're going to want those, just know it. It'll change your life. But that's the thing. So the people that I talked to in 2013, you guys, and started, sharing Arbonne products with, they're still ordering. There was a girl, I signed up, let's see, she became a product using consultant back in May of 2015. And every month, I don't know how many months that is, but every single month since May of 2015, she's put in an order between $500 worth of products up to like $1,400 worth of products every month. I spent a couple hours on the phone with her, just teaching her about Arbonne. I showed her how to sign up and order online at a discount. And she's been ordering consistently ever since. And guess what? Arbonne pays me a percentage of that order. How cool is that? I only did the work in May of 2015. I haven't, you know what I mean? So I just think that's amazing. So think about it. You can bring in as many people as you want. You can bring in people ordering products and using them at a discount. And then you can also, those are preferred clients. You can also bring in consultants. Consultants have their own website, so they can link other people to them. So it's basically like creating another virtual franchise when you sign on a consultant who's here to talk to other people and network and build a business. And this is something you can do from home. You can see how we're doing this. I'm in Florida. You guys are in Michigan. We have someone in Vegas. Like, how cool. If we could figure out the time zones, you could do this from anywhere. I could sit in my car in a parking lot, and I have many times, and done Zoom calls with people, or, just hopped on. I'm in my living room right now. How cool is that? That you can build an online franchise right here from the comfort of your own home. And it's just basically teaching people the value of switching brands and then showing them how to order for themselves, at their own, on their own website, and then sharing how they can teach people to do the very same thing. So that's really as easy as it gets. We are definitely, I forget which year, was it 2000? Maybe you guys probably know this more than me, which year the online sales surpassed brick and mortar sales. Was it 2012 or was it just recently? Anyway, recently, click and order has definitely surpassed brick and mortar, and that's what we're in. We're right, we're right in the heart of that kind of lifestyle. So I wanted to share with you really quick the income levels, just so that you understand this is so much bigger than you probably are aware of. But there's at district manager, there's 4 different levels. So district manager is the first level of income, and you can earn between $250 to $1,000 a month. Just again, depending on how many people you're talking to. The second level of income is area manager, and that income level, you can earn between $1,000 and $4,000 a month. So that's basically like a teacher's income, you know? Wouldn't you guys agree? Is that teacher's salary between $1,000 and $4,000 a month? And at that level, your income becomes willable. And basically that was a nursing income. I don't think I ever really even cleared $4,000 a month as a full-time RN. I cleared, you know, it was maybe $3,600 or something like that a month as an RN. Anyway, and then the third level is regional vice president, and that income jumps to from $4,000 to $14,000 a month. So that's like corporate income. That's engineer income, you guys, and that's something that you can build while you're working your normal job or while you're on quarantine, whatever. You know, I was working as a nurse and I built to regional vice president in 24 months. And that was without social media. That was just all word of mouth, you know, face-to-face kind of in-person meetings. And I look back like, holy cow, I totally did the slow track because now, you know, you can jump on several Zooms a day. You can talk to multiple people at once. We're sending videos to people, you know, so you could have an in-home event if you want to, and then also be live on Instagram, and then also send a video recording of the same event to, you know, 100 more people. So it's like you can totally leverage your time with how you're sharing this. I mean, how amazing is that? It's mind-blowing, actually, how many ways we have to share this now versus back when I was starting. So a lot of people are getting to this level, you know, regional vice president in like 3 or 4 months. You know, it took me 24 months, which I was excited about, but yeah, people are going a lot quicker just based on how many people they can talk to. Also at regional vice president level, you get an $800 car allowance to go towards a Mercedes of your choice. It just has to be white to represent purity. So it's pretty awesome to, you know, I don't work at the hospital anymore. I got to move from Michigan to Florida just recently because I wanted to, not because I had to. I'm driving a white Mercedes, you know, thanks to Arbonne. I made my biggest paycheck in March during the coronavirus, which is like so amazing to me. It's such a huge blessing, you know, just because, you know, we're all at home and I'm able to connect with so many more people now. It's just amazing, you guys. I just want you to hear that this could be an option for you too. And the top level, national vice president, the average income starts at $22,000 a month and up. There's no limit. There's no limit. There's no cap on your income potential in Arbonne. And that blows my mind as well, that unlimited word. And there are many 24-year-olds, 25-year-olds who are earning $60,000 a month in Arbonne, you guys. And it kind of debunks the whole pyramid thing because there's lots of people who have been in Arbonne 25 years who aren't earning $60,000 a month. It was totally based on their efforts. These young people are coming in and they're utilizing and leveraging their time based on social media and sharing videos and stuff. And so they're just reaching more people at a faster pace and sharing, you know, how to switch to a healthier, safer brand and shop at a discount online. And they could share the same thing and start their own virtual franchise as well. So it's just the power of, you know, leveraging your time here in the reach outs. That's why people are earning so quickly. It's super exciting, and it's all based on individual effort. So that number isn't guaranteed, but it is guaranteed to the people who are, you know, talking to enough people. So pretty amazing. So I just wanted to set the tone for the income potential here so that, you know, it's not just like, you know, small time. This is big time. So think about it. You could earn like a surgeon income in part-time hours. Like, this is so mind-blowing to me. It's a no-brainer. Like, why wouldn't you take a look at this? You know, because one, we're like, it's a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you want to use products that are adding to your health instead of subtracting from it? And why wouldn't you want to earn income from home, you know, in part-time hours? So how can you be part of Arbonne? There's a couple ways. You know, a lot of people like to just dip their toe in and try the products at a discount, and you can as a preferred client. It's $29 to get your membership, basically. So it's like, you know, like I just paid my, whatever it is, $132 for Amazon Prime for my yearly membership or whatever. And Arbonne is $29 for a whole year. You get 20 to 40% off your products as a preferred client. You get free gifts, you get free shipping, all of that. It's really cool to be a preferred client. And then as a consultant, it's actually $49, just a one-time $49. Then it's $29 to renew after that year. So just one $49 fee to become a consultant. And then you're actually getting products at 35 to 50% off. So you get a deeper discount, but you also, at consultant level, you also get that URL. You get your own website. And that means you can link other people to you. And that means, you know, and here's the deal. I was a consultant for a long time just because I wanted the better deal on products. I didn't want to sell. I didn't want to, you know, I was like, blah, blah, blah. I didn't, you know, nothing else. I just wanted a better deal. So you can be a consultant. There's no auto ship. There's no like, you know, you have to have sales requirements. There's nothing like that. But if you do choose to, you know, start sharing with other people, you can start earning income right away. We actually get paid every Tuesday. So think about that. We could get on Zoom with your network of friends and, you know, connect them to Arbonne and connect them to your website, and you could earn a paycheck from Arbonne next Tuesday. Like that's how soon you would get an income. Isn't that cool? Anyway, I get so excited about this stuff. And again, I just want to paint the picture of what's possible. So of course, we want to invite you to, you know, be part of our team. And again, I totally understand you. You probably have hesitations, just like I did. You probably have lots of questions, and I want to get through those too. But just let Evangela know at some point if you're a 1, 2, or 3, just so she knows how to best follow up. You know, a 1 means you're interested in the products right now. A 2 means that you're interested in the products and still curious about the business. You just want a little more information, time to think about it, whatever. And number 3 is like that you've been looking for something like this. You really want to be a consultant and get going. So that it will just help us know how to follow up. So yay. I'm so excited. I just saw 3 flash up. Yay. But yeah, I want you guys to unmute yourself and just chime in. Let me know what your hesitations are. Let me know, you know, what you've heard that either resonates with you or you still have questions about, because I want to answer those questions. I know yesterday we spent just about the same amount of time on questions as we did the you know, talking about Arbonne here. So let me know what you're thinking. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
I want to chime in before I go because I got a conference
Sure.
at 3 p.m.
Sure.
Church at 3 basically on the
Yay.
phone. But basically, well, God bless you for like what you're doing, and you got such a testimony, like what you've been through, you know. From, you know, that story is crazy. You know, your story is incredible and need to be heard, especially right now. There's no the divine timing of like, and I know you know what I'm talking about, like the divine timing of everything, with how you was like born, like you was born for this, like you really was born for this. And so, it's a lot of things, like everything you saying is true. Like people don't realize that just barium in their body. People don't realize like how that they don't know what's in these products. They don't know what's in or care. That's the problem. People don't even care. So it's good to have like vessels that's willing to, you know, lead the pack and wake people up, because we killing ourselves. So, you know, it's good to have people like you. I just wanted to chime that in.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. You gave me goosebumps. And we're gonna make a movie about the Rocky Flats story too, because I feel like justice needs to be heard about all of that.
Powerful.
Anyway, thank you. And yes, we'll be in touch with you, okay? Have a good church. That was so nice. Anybody have questions? Or just what stood out to you? Or do you want to chime in, Evangela? Did I miss anything?
No, sorry, I'm like messaging people. Karen, unmute yourself, because I think. I think he was going to say.
Oh, Mia, hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wanted to get some more info. I'm like really curious about like with your story and then the meal plan that you guys were kind of discussing a little bit.
Yeah, so we have a whole Facebook group where you'll get recipes and meal plans and grocery list and daily posts. So it's like taking a mini nutrition class. It's so amazing. And we can add you to that group if you're interested. And then along with that, it comes with the Arbonne protein. You know, you get two 2-pound bags of protein.
Under your
And there's fiber that comes with it, digestion support, detox tea, the 7-day body cleanse. There's the fizz sticks, which I was talking about, which replace coffee and soda and stuff. But anyway, yeah, we'll send you, Evangela has like a text message with a bunch of little links. And so, you know, there's videos in there. There's a whole thing on the 30 Days to Healthy Living, so you can look at it in detail, like a cheat sheet of just everything you need to know on one sheet, you know. So she'll send that out to you. Plus it'll have more information about the business and then a video on my story too, actually.
I figured it out. I had to figure out how to get myself unmuted. Okay. Just to piggyback off of everyone else, you have an amazing testimony. That inspires myself. It actually grabbed my interest to hear your story because there's so much that we don't know about just about the products that we use and like environmental influences that go along with our health. And it's big to me because I've been studying a lot of that just as far as like mental health and things of that nature and how a lot of things involved in that. And then when you mentioned how the products that we use, like lotions, washes, and body products and stuff like that, it resonated with me because I have a friend who had an alcohol monitor for I believe it was for testing for like cork, but he couldn't use certain soaps and certain lotions because it would activate the monitor. And that was my first
Holy cow.
time noticing that, yeah, that the products that we use actually have things like that it can be sucked up into your bloodstream and stuff like that. So I was very interested in when you started to mention that, I was like, bingo, she's on to something. I knew that you were talking about truth and that you knew exactly what you were talking about. So I know that this product or whatever you are carrying, that you alone have a lot of knowledge about, and you've done your studies, and your testimony fits very well with it. I am big into that, like studying about how our things affect our body, and not just like what we eat, but like the sun that we get, the things that we watch on TV, the music that we listen to affecting our moods and stuff like that. So this product like spoke to me while you were speaking about that, like on a huge level. So I'm in the 3 area.
That's awesome.
I've been waiting for something like this and looking for something that I can definitely, but I'm big on researching and getting into everything before I actually put myself behind it, so that I know what I'm following behind, and I can speak about this like the way you speak about it, and add personal testimony to it as well. Because I think that's what
I love this.
Yeah,
we need you. We need your voice.
You're a great salesman.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm not trying to sell anything. I promise. I'm just sharing what I'm so passionate about. I can't shut up about it because it's changed my life.
That's what the most passion. Yeah, I can tell.
And I'm so grateful. Like, holy cow! All my nurse friends wish they were me right now. Are you kidding? And I'm grateful for nurses. No, but I'm grateful to have options where I don't feel like that's my only option. So yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you. We need your voice. Honestly, I've been praying for more men on our team because we need your perspective. And yeah, I challenge you to do your own due diligence. Don't take my word for it. Dive into Arbonne and check them out. I didn't even mention Arbonne's a B corporation. So everything is transparent. Like every ingredient is transparent. The whole income compensation plan is completely transparent. You can go to arbonne.com and check everything out. But yeah, B Corporation just means that Arbonne values people and the planet over profit. So even right now, like I've never seen them do the kind of sales that they're having right now because they know that people are in a hard time. And so they're just giving us, the best deals I've ever seen in all my years in Arbonne. It's just so sweet. But that's who they are. They would rather sacrifice profit to do the right thing.
That's great.
So, and plus, I could go on and on here, so I'll make it brief, but we're carbon neutral footprint with UPS, one of the first companies to do so. We have the, solar powered tractors. We use plant-based ink. We're part of the Forest Stewardship Council, so we're not clear cutting trees. We're planting trees for printed materials. We're giving people jobs. We're on track to be 100% sustainable and recyclable by 2025. So, it's just crazy. Arbonne does the right thing for the right reason in every aspect. And that's really the culture, is how we do business is even more important than what we do. And so that's where, again, people say, how does Arbonne compare? It's like, there's no other companies that are a B corporation, that have the ingredient philosophy, that have this culture, of service and just, making an income while making an impact on the world. And so Arbonne wants to be known as the company that gives back the most. And I guess that's what I want to get across is, what if you could get off the hamster wheel of working to pay bills? What if, just imagine if Arbonne could pay your bills so that you could do something, to give back to the world, so that you could connect to your purpose, so that you could do big things. There's so many people in Arbonne who, they set out to make $1,000 a month for their family, and then they accomplish that, and they help other people do that. And now they're at the top of the company, feeding families in Africa and Haiti, and they're really making a difference in the world. And so that's what I want. I want us to think bigger, because I do believe your generation is a generation that cares about the planet and about the future and about giving back. And I think that's what I admire most about your generation is, one, you have really strong work ethic, and two, you really care. You care about the cause behind what you're doing. You care about the mission behind the products that you're buying. And I do believe that your generation does vote with your dollar, because we want to put our dollar, whatever we're buying, we're going to get more of, right? So we vote every time we make a purchase. And so that's what I want people to do, is vote with our dollar, and vote with companies who are doing the right thing with the planet and, animals, everything, doing the right thing to educate and give safer products for families as well.
Great.
So yes, we need you, Terrence. Arbonne,
I'm more than would definitely be happy to be a part. As you were speaking, I kind of was well, earlier when you were speaking, I was kind of thinking about just the male I guess perspective in this field.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it would be very strong. Just from me just having knowledge of I guess just the business a little bit. I feel like it would be more of a women-driven type of thing. Just speaking of voice and things like that, but I would have no problem with stepping into that area and being that voice. I love the difference of that. I love change. I actually, when you were speaking earlier, you were speaking about breast cancer and things like that. I was thinking of ways that it can help me and how I could put into my mind of learning about the products and seeing what those things can do for me. Because just as you were speaking about how the meal plan helped you with my plant-based diet, it did tons of things that it helped change with me, and I speak to that about with my friends and people like that, and try to post as much as I can to just give people those common benefits, because I know if it changed my life, it could change so many other people's lives. And that's the best thing. So with a company that's about that, and a team of people that's about that, that's great. Being able to work together with people who just want to make everybody feel better, just in general, is great. So, and from a male perspective, I think that helps. Yeah, I really would like to help in that field.
You're smart. There are a lot more men in Arbonne, but not enough. We still need more.
Okay. That's good. They won't be the only.
You're smart. You're
only
smart
one.
for seeing the opportunity here. I think men
Mhm.
have an easier time talking about the business and the money side, whereas women shy away from that, a
Mhm.
little more. Wouldn't you agree, Evangela? That would be your strength, and we need more of that.
I think because you guys are more so nurturers and like the earth and love comes from women.
Yeah.
You guys are more so able to talk about how it helps and benefits and how it makes you feel better. And we're going to talk about how it can feed you 5% provide for you.
Exactly.
Kind of what we have to do. Both of them they're going to work
But
hand in hand.
see, it goes hand in hand. So you and Evangela could do presentations together.
Teamwork.
or I can help you out
Teamwork.
too. Whatever. You have me as well. You get both of us. It's a package deal, right,
There you go.
Evangela?
You Phil Jackson. You're the coach.
I love it. Oh, this was awesome. Well, I'm so glad you jumped on. And like I said, Evangela will send around that text message, right? Evangela, you have that to send around, and then we'll go from there and follow up and see what's the right fit for you. And then, even beyond that, since you said you're a 3, like think about, I hope you were thinking about people that, maybe you'd want to introduce this to, and we can set up another Zoom.
Definitely. Think,
And again, it's not
that
like,
as you were speaking.
yeah, like you see, this is just informational. It's just a time to hear about it and learn about it. It isn't like, you have to buy anything today or whatever. This is just like, hear me out. So we're not asking you to join us. We're just asking you to take a look for this Zoom. You know what I mean? I mean, I am going to ask you to join me at the end, but
Eventually.
but hear it out first, and then you can decide.
Don't think you got to wait that free.
Yeah.
Yep.
Aw.
But it's great. I think we appreciate it. I thank you, Evangelina, for inviting me because I actually been looking for something like this, just to not only just for income, but just something I can be passionate about. And because it's big in health, that's something that I can get into. So I definitely want to look more into it, see more into the information and like the products and the benefits and stuff like that. So I can get passionate about it myself and move forward.
Yeah, and that's what
I want to love it
we
as much
do.
as you do.
Yeah, the first thing is just to get your own testimony, whatever it is, get on the products, and so you have something to say about them. And then, you could do a social media post, just something to garner interest. Like, holy cow, I'm going off coffee to do this 30 days to healthy living thing that Evangela talked me into, whatever, just something to garner some interaction. Because people were like, what? Why are you going off coffee? Whatever. But then you could say, hey, I saw you commented on my post. Thank you. If you want more information, I can send you a video. But it's just like, that's how you just start a conversation. Or, hey, if you're interested to hear more, jump on a Zoom, whatever, tonight, tomorrow.
Right.
And we can get you more information. But it's just to get conversation started with people who are showing some interest. And then, of course, whoever's coming to your mind, you can reach out and say, hey, I just learned about this Arbonne thing that Evangela is doing, and I don't know, you came to my mind. I don't know if this is something that you'd be into or not, but I thought of you, and it would just mean the world if you check this out with me. Could you take whatever, an hour of your time or 45 minutes or whatever to jump on a call? So it's just that, like, it doesn't have to be. I always let people off the hook, like, it might not be for you. I get it. I respect that. But I thought of you. I'd love to share this with you. And, even if it's not for you, maybe someone this could be a benefit for. Would love for you to hear about it, So that's it. It's just a matter of starting to reach out. Just like Evangela. We just talked on Thursday, and Evangela's like, look, I need to replace $400 a month. I'm like, Evangela, here's Arbonne. Like, hello, we can do that. And so she started reaching out. We had 10 people on Zoom yesterday. I don't even know how many we're on today. Like another 10?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think we had another 10 today. So there, just since Thursday, Evangela's like talked to 20 new people.
Look at you
about
going.
this. We're gonna get her lifted off the ground here. And you know, the cool thing is it's like her, and she wants all her friends to be on this too. You know, so it's a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like, oh, you have to. It's like, here, just listen in, see if it's for you or not. But yeah, it's a compliment that she wants to share this with you.
Thank you. I'm grateful.
And you think
I am
about it,
grateful.
Terrence, every person is connected to like 200 other people. So no matter
Mhm.
what, even if it's not the person you're directly talking to, they know other people. I was telling Angela, every manager on my team was a referral. It wasn't my immediate direct friend that joined my
Mhm.
team. It was someone that they introduced me to. So it's interesting. And that's the thing. We don't have to convince anyone of anything. We're just looking for people who already have the same aligned values, you know, for health or for, you know, a passion for serving or doing the right thing as far as the planet, or, you know, cruelty free or whatever, you know, whatever your passion is, you know, being vegan or, you know, just being more plant-based. That's all good. Or gluten-free, whatever. We're just looking for people who already have those values that would want to switch to a safer brand and get a discount on it. And yeah, run with us. We're not here to convince anybody to be gluten-free. It's okay. You know, like I'm just saying it's helped me a lot, but you do what you want to do.
I definitely
So-
agree with that.
So yeah. That's all. And I'm so passionate because I believe this time more than any time, you know, people are looking for ways to earn income without being clocked in. And that was me. And I get it. I can relate so well to how people are feeling, just that uncertainty. And yeah, I'm just passionate. I want people to know this could be an option.
Yeah. We're getting to the
Yeah.
point. I don't want to work for anyone. I want to work with people. That's how it
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, cool. So fun to meet you, and so good that you joined us too, Mia, from Las Vegas. That's so awesome. Yeah, Evangela will follow up with you too, but we'd love to have you on our team.
Definitely. I'll be looking forward to the follow-up. And getting more information.
Cool. Well, yeah, and
Let me
see,
down,
Evangela,
Evangela.
we can just keep scheduling these Zooms. I could do 10 a day. I love these things. So
I'm with it. I'm with it. I jump in whenever I get in there. So.
okay, cool. Well, have
Okay,
a
you
good
guys
rest of
enjoy
the
your
day.
day.
All right,
I
and we'll
will
talk to you
enjoy your
later.
day, and I will be looking forward to the info. Oh yeah. Talk to
All
you guys
right,
later.
cool.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Yeah.